spent a couple days down in the woods. My plan was to get pretty messed up and then take care of myself. On the third day, I decided to end it all and hook up a hose and that. But I think the cops got to me and revived me and then hauled me off to the hospital. And that's where my nightmare kind of started. And I told them what was going on, so they brought me to the hospital, and that's where I first came in contact with Salvation Army. And that was a really bad point in my life there. I was that far gone, that low. I mean, I didn't even realize it was all just a misty dream. It's like floating, it's like the only people that just showed any interest besides the local RNC was the Salvation Army. And so they took me from there and put me in a hotel room and then lined up a room here for me and airfare and that. But when I showed up here and found out this was a homeless shelter, I mean, where I'm from, there's no homeless shelter, so I didn't know what a homeless shelter was, only what I seen on TV. So I was absolutely terrified, freaked out for about a week or so until they helped me settle in, and then I really seen the scope of the help that's offered, and there's nobody else out there doing this kind of thing, not that I know of. I mean, you get your scattered little groups, but this is, for each low point that I had since I came in contact with the Salvation Army, they were always there to get me out of it, to help me. And that's why I agreed to come here today. I said, I have to share what I've been through, and all it takes is for one person to see this that's in a similar situation, and like there is a phone number or something. There's something you can do. I wouldn't be here today. I would not be alive if it wasn't for this. There's not too many things out there in society this day and age that will help you at least get to the bottom of the ladder so you could start climbing up, right? And that's the hardest step, is not climbing up the ladder. It's just getting to the bottom of that ladder, which is, if you're out on the street and you're hungry and you never ate in days, and where I come from, you're actually sleeping in the woods or in a car in a parking lot or wherever. I mean, and for some people to take you in and get you to that first step, get you a place to sleep, safe, give you something to eat, and then sit you down and say, okay, here's some options, some doctors or social workers, or, people need to know that, if you want to help out your community and donate or anything like that, I mean, as far as, I don't know how many organizations are out there, but this is one very important organization. And when you see that red shield up on a building, like this here place, a shelter, you have no idea how important it is until you go through it. And then you find out. And see a group of people like Salvation Army step up to the plate and do this, well, there's nothing but the obvious to say about them, it's just amazing.